Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Photobomb challenge as well as a rare scoop, which just requires us to set this whole thing up. We get the challenge for it anyway. But what we need to do is we need to place a remote explosive inside a camera and then kill Victor with the explosion. So the first thing we need to do is go and get ourselves the remote explosive, which is actually up in the attic. So however you want to get up to the attic, it doesn't really matter. The easiest way is to climb up the drain pipe on the side of the building. Because we're in our suit, once you reach that third floor, you're allowed up there in your suit, even though we've skipped all the frisk zones and all that kind of stuff. The only thing is, once we're in the attic, it is a trespassing zone, so we just need to be careful about that. So we'll climb all the way to the top of this drain pipe. Don't worry about climbing over in front of everyone. They all kind of get a little bit like, oh, what's this clown up to? But we're all good. So once we're inside, we're going to head straight into the attic and turn right. So we're trespassing from here. What we're going to do is climb out this window and then shimmy around, jump up into Dahlia's bathroom and turn on this alarm clock. Good old Hitman servers. So we'll turn on this alarm clock. That's going to cause a distraction for this guard. He's going to come in, investigate, and we're going to knock him out. Make sure you turn that radio off, because we don't want anyone else coming in here. Eventually Dahlia will come into the room next door, and yeah. So we're going to go through this window and then in through the next balcony window, just because there's people on the other side of that door and we just want to avoid them at all costs. There is a guard right in front of us. Eventually he will walk away. Once he's done that, we're just going to sneak over, and the remote explosive is on this table in front of the computers. If you have a remote explosive in your inventory, just bring it and you can skip all of this part. Now Dahlia's in her office, so we're just going to go the long way. We're just going to shimmy all the way around up onto the lighting rig, and then we're going to drop down the other side and just shimmy around. All of the challenges in Paris are quite long. They're kind of like 5 to... God, some of them are even like 20, 30 minutes long. It's insane. It's crazy. So once we're back up here in the attic, we can just run out this door, and from here on out, we're good. We don't need to worry about... Because we're still in our suit, there's no enforcers, we're allowed most of these places. So now what we need to do is run down, and we're going to head to the outside kind of patio area. There's a lot of gas heaters and things like that. So like I say, if you've got the remote explosive, just bring it with you and you can skip all of this part. But what we're going to do now is go and grab the lens for a camera, and that's going to get us the rare scoop challenge, and that's also going to allow us to set up the interview with Victor. So you can go in through that door, but the white van over in the parking lot, that is the van that has got the lens in it. So she's lost her lens, so we're essentially stealing a lens from someone else. Just be aware of the guards in this area. And now we're just going to use our lockpick on this door. And once you're inside this room, you are trespassing, so just be aware of that. The camera is on the other side of this like cafe little area. So we'll place the remote explosive in the cafe, in the camera. And even though we're trespassing, we're still allowed to talk to this lady in front of us. So she doesn't care that we're trespassing. But what we need to do is just wait for her to finish her phone call and then just interact with her. There we go.
Excuse me, miss. I couldn't help but overhear. Is this
a rare scoop. Cool. One challenge down.
Oh God, yes! Yes! Yes, thank you so much. Oh,
Now,
what do I owe you?
what's going to happen is she's going to wander off and find Victor, and then she's going to head out to the fountain at the very start of the contract or the mission. So you can just follow her, or you can just head out there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to speed it up until we're in position. So we've been following her for about 2.5 minutes, and eventually Victor will come out. Now, you can just detonate the explosion here and just get the kill, or eventually the lady will take a few steps back and then you can detonate the explosion. Now, we are surrounded by guards, so go and find somewhere to hide before you do this. Otherwise, they're gonna know it was you straight away, which is what happened to me, and they just gunned me down. So that's it. So we'll detonate this. There we go. See, it killed his bodyguard as well. So we lost our silent assassin, and then you can see there's just guards everywhere. And yeah, but we've got the challenge done. Good to go. So guys, like always, thank you so much for coming to hang out with me today. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the other challenges as we make our way through the world of assassination. We'll catch you in the next one. Ciao.
On your knees now, right? Huh? He's crazy.